Go live to Senator Payman, who's announcing this new party, and then we'll come back for your reaction.
So many of you have told me with emotions in your hearts, we need something different. We need a voice. It is this cry for change that has brought us here today. Because we can no longer sit by while our voices are drowned out by the same old politics. It's time to stand up, to rise together, and to take control of our future. And so it is with great humility and deep responsibility that I announce the formation of Australia's Voice, a new political party for the disenfranchised, the unheard, and those yearning for real change. Australians are fed up with the major parties having a duopoly, a stranglehold over our democracy. If we need to drag the two major parties kicking and screaming to do what needs to be done, we will do it. I'm reminded of the quote by the great Gough Whitlam. There are some people who are so frightened to put a foot forward, to put a foot wrong, that they won't put a foot forward. This comment was made in 1985 and applies so much to the current Labor Party, who has lost its way. Australia's Voice believes in a system where people come first, where your concerns are not just heard but acted upon. We reject the status quo that serves the powerful and ignores the rest, the forgotten people, as Robert Menzies put it. Australia's Voice is here to build a future where every Australian, regardless of their background, their colour, their faith, or circumstances, have a voice that matters. This is more than a party. It is a movement for a fairer, more inclusive Australia. Together, we will hold our leaders accountable and ensure that your voice, Australia's voice, will never be silenced. Now let's get to the fun part. Yes, any questions?
So, Senator, what's the party actually about? There's some general statements there, but are there any sort of specific policy areas you can point to? What's the purpose of the party?
Great question, Tom. We're obviously launching the party today. The policy platform will come in time, and I'm very excited to publicly announce them in due course.
Are there any that you can announce or any you can point to?
All you have to do is look back at a few of my speeches since becoming an independent, whether that's negative gearing and capital gains tax in terms of housing affordability, or whether it's looking at our aged care reform bills, or whether it's looking at early childhood education, making sure that parents and families are able to put food on the table while ensuring their kids get a good education. So there's lots to look at, but obviously we will be announcing it in due course.
So primarily based on your policy positions and your previous, it's a party based around you and your previous advocacy?
It's a party that's based on what Australians want and what I've been hearing from Australians. They are fed up of the major parties, the two major parties playing politics and being afraid of making any form of progressive reform when it comes to bills that will ease the pressures on Australians. So this is a party for all Australians, and I'm really excited to be here to launch it.